Haven't done too much since last time. Most just did the usual sweep around to see if I could find any extra chests. And the only thing I got of note from that was this, which I think is the red tearstone ring equivalent. It was right in the dark tomb right on top of that coffin that I moved out of the way to reveal the ladder. I didn't even consider checking on that until I was, running around a second time. And then this. Got this over in the graveyard. Don't know what it does. I'm sure one of the future manual pages will explain that. But anyway, I did also, attempting to figure out a way to fight the guys with spears, find out that there's a parry. Yeah, because what I was trying to do is that, so in some games when you hold down the block button at, exactly the right time or something, you can get a perfect block, but doing that, I just hit it twice, and yeah, that should be pretty helpful for getting by those guys. Because there is one over near the western server room that is blocking some area. I think that the next more natural progression would probably be going to the ruined atoll, but if I've already figured this out, let's try it. Yeah, because if I try to do much of anything, this guy does not react. Does not care too much. And I mean, like, same with, that, using bombs, because bombs just kind of fall off the edge. So I think you're really intended to have the parry for this, if I can do it right. Well, there we are. Now, as with a lot of other games of this sort, am I going to end up using the parry very often? Probably not. But worst comes to worst. Oh, there's the inverted dash. Worst comes to worst, it's good to know that I have it. And then, yeah, I remembered seeing that there was like a little ladder over here, and that just getting by that guy alone is really all it required to see what this is. So, well, in other words, I don't really have too much new for language stuff this time. Okay, there's one of those. Don't have much new for language stuff this time, and I'm thinking that for the future, what I'm probably going to end up doing... Can't really get down there. What I'm probably going to end up doing is being a lot more fast and loose with how I'm trying to translate the language. I have enough text at this point in time to be able to... Oh, those giant pylons? I have enough text at this point in time to be able to, even if I'm getting it wrong pretty consistently, at least compare it to other stuff to figure that out. No, it looks like a gigantic pyramid or something, similar to the server rooms I've seen before. Here's something to pray to. But still, for right now, I certainly have more than enough information to attempt to, get much farther in the game. The quarry, I don't know. Trying to figure... Oh, right. This one's not activated. I don't have the... I gotta go get over to the server thing here first. They're attempting to break it. I see. Oh, yes. I did see a lot of minor sort of characters explained as enemies previously. I guess these are those. And they have been breaking these things quite a bit, it seems. Now, is that going to be a problem? Am I going to figure out some sort of way to repair them or something? I don't know. Well, this is... So, a couple of observations coming back in here. Well, one, I hate the parry mechanic, and I'm never going to use it again. But the other thing is that the pyramid in the middle does seem to have the same sort of design as the door up on the mountain, which is probably meaningful. Okay, let's just do it like this. Sniper battle. And I'm sure that in this area, I'm probably going to figure out how to get into that place. Okay, so the purple thing is just when I'm getting close to this. Does this do anything? Doesn't seem to. Not that it really matters too much, because it does also seem as though the server is active here. You can see the line on this side is working, whereas the one over here is not. But then again, that could also be because they mined out a part of that. Something to think about. The good, like, purple radiation or something going on here. I don't know if the things that I'm doing are good. Just, like an observation right now. Oh, wait a second. My maximum health. Oh, jeez. Ah, my health. What happened to my health? Okay, well. All right, well, that is something to remember in the future. I guess it's good if I want to get the red tearstone ring working for me, but still. Okay, well, I guess some of them have bombs. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Okay, but aside from that, I think I'll be able to actually get in here now this time. Oh boy, some of the mana fruits. Not really the most useful of stuff, but hey, I'll take whatever. Maybe it'll be useful at some point in time. Ah, jeez. Okay, well, it's interesting to think that also affects the exploding barrels around there, too. Okay, so was there another area over here that I could get to? Because as of right now, I don't really see where the next area that But where's the next place here? See some sort of drilling machine. I kind of don't want to hang around. The problem is I don't really want to hang around, you know, the dangerous... Oh, here it is. It's a little bit hard to see on the screen. I don't know. Kind of dark. But don't really want to hang around the very dangerous monoliths that are being destroyed. Oh, nice. One of those. One is extra, of course. Oh, boy. Well, these guys just throw bombs. It seems pretty manageable compared to some of the other things that I've dealt with. And on the other hand, these guys here. I've also seen, like, yeah, there's, like, crystals around here that, all right, are, it's the same sort of color as these monoliths, which I guess that's where they come from. Lore. Can I get some more mana back? Actually, I did just get berries now, didn't I? Maybe I should just do that then. Right. Do want to... Or, not that. I'm never going to get the buttons, by the way. Alright, great. Yeah, but even just a little bit of mana restored here. Especially if I'm just using the red tearstone ring, as I have right now. Should be good. Does this also do... No, I guess it's only when they're the monoliths. So, there's that. Questions of where the high technology of this video game comes from. Oh boy. Being answered right now, before your very eyes. Alright, enough of this. Also, this like really tiny staircase? It's supposed to be like a mining or something. But anyway. Alright, so there's this here, which is already harming me quite a bit. Should definitely... Yeah, keep that in mind. Okay. Alright. Enough of this sort of nonsense. There we go, yeah. Alright, mana berries I think are actually going to be pretty useful here. It's a good thing that I haven't really been using them in the rest of the game. But I mean, I haven't really been using a whole lot of things in the rest of the game. Like, I remember when I was doing the garden night, barely even used the... Oh, what do we got here? Maybe like parry into money. Sort of looks like that's what that is. But, you know, I really couldn't possibly say without an actual translation for stuff. Well, let me see here real quick. Nope. At some point in time, I'm just going to remap those buttons, really. No, it's just... It doesn't even give, like, a description here or anything like that. Just kind of is that and that alone. Alright. Well, as much as I would like to just, once again, not be standing next to this, I don't know if I have too much choice if I'm trying to look around a little bit here. Alright. Well, I do have at least sort of a... Wait, do I? Where am I going? Is the real question, I suppose. Yeah, it does definitely refresh when you die or when you rest the statue, but it does not refresh your health before that point, it seems. Cannot really see exactly what I'm doing. Oh, couldn't even tell what was going on there. Whew, there are no save points anywhere around here, are there? Well, anyway, back at this point, it seems like this is the area that I want to get to. It's just... Where was that thing that curled me last time? Ah, here we go. Yo. Just end up zapping them with a wand. I don't think the red tearstone ring affects the wand, which is kind of unfortunate for me. Ah, and here we go. Good. lessen the big huge run that I need to do every single time here. Okay, now there was that area inside here, and I think that's kind of probably where they're expecting me to go, right? Or maybe that was just someplace for enemies to jump out to me from. Because I mean, I suppose that is entirely possible. Here we are. Oh, and there's like a nice little sort of lake up here or something. All right, well, nice. As soon as I get rid of this, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna let this guy continue working. Really? No. Now here's where we. There we go. Ah, yes, and you've got the bombs. Okay. Well, whatever. Look, I still have more than enough of these berries to be able to use stuff. Might not be able to get any more of them unless I go talk to like the Bone Lord or something. But as for everything else, there, that works for me. Oh, finally, good, a save point. That's the other thing, of course. That's the real prize more than anything else. Being able to not have to do that entire run. Oh no, never mind. I can't get over there. Not having to do that entire run. Oh wait, what I actually meant, no, I'm gonna have to continue to do that entire run every single time. The Monastery. Right. It seems very friendly and cool in here as of right now. I'm gonna just wander around this guy. Or maybe I will just wander around this guy. I don't know. Can't really tell what exactly sort of weapons everybody is carrying here, but they're definitely carrying something. Maybe one of the things that I could find in here is just a gas mask. I'd like that. I would enjoy that sort of thing. Okay, well, 1, do that. 2, do that. 3, do that one more time for a good measure. And then sniper battle. Sniper battle every single time. God, I'm not gonna have no health. But how do you get here? How do you get down here that fast? Okay. Well, you know what? Might as well just make peace with the fact that I am not going to have any health by the end of this. These things are everything. No, you don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not even going to be able to get one more piece of health here. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And you know what? I'm just going to actually use both of these right now so that I can try and snipe everything immediately as they come in. No questions asked. Because, I mean, that seems to be kind of the best way to deal with enemies in this area overall. Alright. I mean, hey, at least the whole mining effort does, of course, result in these getting activated. There's another hero shrine. Which is interesting. I don't know what this one does. Yeah, analyze the hero, and it's like... Still don't know what these do. This is just going to lead to one of the other areas, but maybe this time it's going to do something? Maybe? Probably not, because it hasn't done anything up to this point. Nope. I still have no idea what to do here. And I'm sure, like, probably deciphering the manual is not really going to help me out in that, because it is supposed to be a secret thing, too, right? Or at the very least, the bits that I have right now are not... Oh, yeah, I also see that we got, like, the wire things kind of stored up around here. Which is what I'm going to call them. They're pretty much like wires. Leading from one of the monoliths to another. Servers, as I've been calling them. Alright. Where am I now? Well, I'm somewhere, but once again... Not a place that, as far as I can tell, actually has a save point here. At least a save point I can access. That's the sort of save point I want. I mean, of course, I do like seeing a save point around here, but I do really need a save point that I could access. That's the goal, because otherwise I am literally going to go back to the very first part. You know where I started out the episode? That's where I'm going to go back to if I die. And it's like I have like an entire potion left, but it doesn't matter because of the you know, health reduction aspects of the cool monolith things that are created around here. All right, anyway. A real stark change in scenery as I get down to this point. Great. Well, I guess I'm not getting around this. Okay, and they all have big swords. Well, here's the thing. I can probably... you know what, let's not even get near them. I can probably, you know, not only take them out from a distance, of course, but also... Oh, okay. There is a... No, there's not a shortcut over here. There's a shortcut somewhere. I can't... Alright, so right here. Here's a shortcut. That one's kind of weirdly tucked in there. Okay, well, hey, at least I have a way to get back up in here now that I have the rope and everything. So that's something. Alright. That appears to be, I guess, marksman's practice. Which is fun and everything, but not really that useful for me. Anything else I could do around here real quick while I'm... I can barely see. Okay, sure. You know, it's true. Once I do run out of, like, full-on magic abilities, I can just start throwing bombs around. I do have plenty of those still. That's not... I mean, it's really like the puss-style... screen distortion that is becoming more of a problem at this point in time. Given the general lack of... Even the general difficulty of everything around here. Alright. Slowly gonna make my way down here and hope that I can find something that'll let me, like... Yeah. Please be a chest that contains, like, a gas mask or something. I would really like that right now. Can't see anything. Well, there's this over here. Nice. That's useful. Certainly. The only thing is that, God, it is so hard to see. It is very hard to see. Everything drenched in purple around here. And one of those things which ups my defense, I think? Something pretty useless as of right now due to... You know what, I'm just going to do this. Something pretty useless right now due to the whole, like, no health. Can't get into the drill train. Do that. Oh, did I almost get shot there? That would have been bad. It's really hard to tell. Well, whatever. Yeah, they have very explicitly designed this area to make absolutely sure... Hey, where are you going to come at me from? You're not. There's apparently no easy way down here. At least as far as I can tell. Yeesh. Yeah, I got no idea. It's really hard to see. It's too hard to see. That's the problem. It's like, look, I've said it several times already. It bears repeating. Well, anyway, is there anything else over here maybe behind, like, the... Yeah, if I could at least, like, follow where the enemies are coming at me from, that could be something. But, you know, that's fortunately not really going to be much of a thing. Did I ever got up this area? Okay. I'm not sure if... Here, you know what? Just do both here. Then you two... I'm not quite sure if it got a shot off at me, though, or not. It's really hard to tell. There we go. All right, well, let's see how this one goes. Jumping down here might be a mistake. Because despite the cool distortion effect. 1, 2, 3. I got something trying to attack me over there. It's, once again... Okay, I'm just going to go... I'd like to just conserve a couple of magic bits here more than anything else. Alright, there's a bunch of pylons, you know, as you do, as exist around here. Is there a way that I can get down to the next level? I do not know. I hope you're all enjoying this great video right now. I'm sure it is entirely legible and not just the worst thing you've ever had the displeasure of watching. Surely. Well, once again, one of the things that's helpful is that if I can see where the enemy goes to actually attack me, That'll give me a hint as to where I can go to get to the next area here. So, let's see. What do you do? Where you going? I lost sight of him. Okay. Okay. Slowly but surely. That should be enough. I think I saw that earlier, but I totally forgot about it until right now. So, good enough, I guess. Oh my god, this is the worst. Tunic, what are you doing? Oh my... Am I gonna, like... I cannot. Like, what is happening? Well, I have 3 shots left. I'm gonna kind of, like, start using focus mode to see if there are any enemies, like, coming up ahead of me more than anything else. Because everything can one-shot you. At this point. Hello, what is this? It is an elevator. Apparently lowering one of the... Oh, boy! Right back here. To useless place. Perfect. This is what I wanted. Well... Is it worth maybe just going back and, like, getting a save point? Knowing that I'll get my magic back at the very least. Health obviously is not really going to matter at all because, you know, it's soaked in the crystal stuff there. So it's like it's gonna go down to nothing almost immediately. However, hey, real quick. I don't know why I thought praying could maybe cure me of reduced maximum health, but I don't know. Hey, wait a second. Actually, you know, I'm thinking about this right now. Hold up. You. This does look like a gas mask. Okay, well. Asked and answered. I only as I'm leaving this area, I made that connection right now. All right, I'm gonna go heal up and then time to dive back into that terrible area. It took me a long time to figure out that from the elevator, all you need to do is just go back here. I couldn't find this path for some reason, so I went all around the rest of the area, finding some interesting things. Yep, that's a gun. It literally says a gun. Well, okay, I mean, I guess that's something. It's not what I'm looking for, though. Also, how do I even get ammo? Is it a magic thing? I don't know. Oh, what? All right, well, I guess that's what was over here. But still, it doesn't... This is not progress of any kind is kind of the problem. So, now that that's done, let's just get on with wherever this leads to the pyramid. I mean, it leads to the pyramid, obviously, but still, what does that mean for me? A boss, in all likelihood, but maybe it's just going to be access into the top of the mountain. Actually, I'm realizing right now, it's like the way this looks, it seems as though I have to activate something. So maybe I don't have the ability to do this just yet, because the way it's sort of set up, it's in a way that it has... I don't know. It seems like it requires the hook shot, which I do not have yet, and I haven't been able to get at all. So unfortunately, I think like this might end right here, because there's nowhere else I can really go, unless there's something over here. It's not even... The camera's not even really working with me right now, so... Well, sort of. I mean, I can clearly see on top of there that, yeah, there's the one from the very beginning of this area, but, you know, aside from that, I don't know. I think I might not be able to do anything here right now. So I'll have to go back and I'll have to do, like, the Ruined Atoll, get the hook shot, and then activate each one of the monoliths around here. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. Otherwise, this area is largely done, it seems. Very frustrating to get into, but, you know, now that I got everything opened up and a gun, I'm having a somewhat easier time with it. I don't know. Well, I guess next time I'm just going to end up doing the Ruined Atoll, because I can't actually finish this part. At least not right now. I was going to end the episode there, but then after editing everything together, I only had 20 minutes of footage, so let's check out the Ruined Atoll. After all, I think that was intended to be the second area, at least according to the manual. Like if I look at it right now. Way back at the beginning. Yeah, coveted in a forest temple, stolen to the top of the sky, which there is a Brain Lord box art style castle above the atoll. At least that's what it showed later in the manual, and then sealed at the root of the world where I was clearly at last. So maybe I can find the hook shot or something? The other thing I was thinking was maybe check out the graveyard area, but I still cannot figure out how to get past that first area. It looks like I need some sort of power-up that, I don't know, allows me to do a small jump or something? That is a thing in Zelda games. You got like a feather of some variety, I know, in some of the 2D ones, and you were able to do a small jump. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I recognize this. This is just... If I go look at the world map, I think I'm just sort of near the bottom. Yeah, right there. Okay, well, I guess that's where the Ruined Atoll is. Also gives it a hint for getting over to that one treasure chest there, which not particularly helpful. I was able to figure that one out pretty easily. Okay, well, I guess just going back here. You still need to use the golden path to get over here in the first place, but well, I'm going to be using that a lot regardless, because that is the fast travel of the game, unless they aren't activated, like the ones underground. That's how an hour and 10 play time turns into 20 minutes of usable footage. Ugh. Look, I got a gun. I have a gun now. That's pretty cool, right? Surely that's worth it. Okay, and yeah, it looks pretty much like I thought it would be. By the way, I don't think I actually showed off what the gun looks like. There you go. Well, it uses a lot of magic. However, at the same time, a lot of the stuff I've been using magic for, well, aside from... Look, I still have the wand. That's the thing. So it's like I can still zap smaller enemies, but this, when I'm fighting bosses, usually when I get down to the last fourth of the health bar or something, I use like the wand to take out that. Gun should do a lot better, I'm thinking. Maybe. Especially with like the inverted ash and everything. Also, I do see in the water there some very, of the Fez alien type of creatures, but they also were over here too. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the castle that I was talking about. But then, yeah, like drawn right down here. I think that's probably going to be the boss I fight in this area. Probably in the next episode. Probably not in this episode. So there's a bunch of birds eating a slorm. Oh no. I also got like those glowing eyes and everything that I saw. Sort of. Oh, yeah, that would explain. Why are they eating that thing? Like, yeah, I can barely see over there, but yeah, it looks like it's kind of leaking. I don't know. Well, anyway, the way that the way that the manual described it, as I take care of those things very quickly, is that it seems like I gotta go, you know, northwest, northeast, etc., and so on, and and I gotta like activate each part of this to get down into the frogs domain, it looks like. Something like that. So that is what I guess I'm gonna end up doing. If I get a hook shot here, that'd be great. If I was given any time to go, oh yeah, even more of these things. Well, can I walk by this, or no, it's pretty solid. I guess I'll figure that out later. In the meantime, it should be... Like, I already know that I just need to get up here, and I need to pray to these things. And that's pretty much the start and end of what I need to do. Another helpful thing is that now that I have the gas mask, I can also go and walk on things that are sort of leaking like that without any sort of issue. Sure, it superpowers my enemies, but it just saps me of health. Ain't that always how it goes? You just walk over here? No, it's probably gonna... Yeah. And I think it's pretty clear at this point in time those tuning forks are going to be points where you can latch on with the hook shot. Because you know there's going to be a hook shot. Of course there's going to be a hook shot. It's like, this is a Zelda game. Now, the hook shot was also, you know, it was more of a later game thing. I don't think that appeared in original Zelda, but still iconic enough that it is going to be something that I'm using here. See so many different opportunities to use that even right now. I mean, that was the way that I would have gotten onto the prayable monolith. I still don't know what to call those things. Oh no! Okay, well, it didn't quite take it out, but close enough. Yeah, that's how I would get over to the prayable monolith that I saw earlier. I still feel like I want to keep some of these gift items, but I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna actually be useful in any way. Really, they seem to be like, there's the hero shrine, but I just do not know what to do with it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to figure it out until I actually... Really, can't walk over that. I'm not going to be able to figure that out until I, you know, get a little bit more of the manual translated. I've been told there are multiple endings to this game, and I think it's pretty clear that there's going to be the standard one where you... Nothing? There's going to be the standard one where you end up fighting the strange being, and then there's going to be the second... and there's going to be a second one, probably where you become the true hero or something of that sort. That's at least the way that I'm thinking it's going to turn out. Because there was something even said in the manual about, like, a battle fought 100 times before, or something like that. Yeah, power to defy death. Yeah, here we go. Again, the same battle fought uncountable times. That sort of thing. Heir to the heir. Gonna go get the cool crown, and that's gonna be like the true ending or something. Or maybe this is gonna be the ending where I do the fight against the things. Look at those crabs. They're cute. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of them attacking me, but they're cute. Is there something else in here? This looks very suspicious. Well, maybe what I gotta do is I just gotta look on some of the other sides. Seems like it's, you know, very much intended to be kind of irritating to maneuver around in this area overall. Here. I mean, there's something down there, which I guess is kind of good, but I don't have the ability to get over there just yet. So, what am I doing? Can I go in here? I can. Okay, there we are. Yeah, I knew it was just going to be something like that. Always is. So, can't get close enough to that to actually... Oh, is this going to be the hook shot? This looks like a very hook shot area. Yeah, I don't know. Although I do think that, again, going back to the manual, this is that sort of game. Yeah, it sort of looked like that. I thought I saw something that kind of vaguely looked like that, but I guess not. Okay, well, anyway. Not as useful as I was hoping, to be honest. Guess I'm going to have to go look around here a little bit more. Can I get farther over to the right, or is it... Alright, I'm going to cut back when I figure out what I'm doing. Well, I've mashed my face up against every wall that I possibly can, and I think this is the only new area around here. Or there's a super slorm. Or something. Alright, come on, cut that out. Which is impressive, but I also don't have a key over here. So, where can I get a key? Bone Lord? Have not talked to the Bone Lord just yet. I'm looking for other stuff that I could possibly do right now. Maybe it's finally time to pay him a visit. Well, this is my best guess. What do we got? A lot of different stuff. No, I'm not really seeing any keys. I do not know where I could possibly find another key. I guess this is the point. Well, here. How are we doing this? 300, sure. Something of 300, or something for 300. Maybe like this or something like that. Just give it to me. Why not? I'm making a deal with the devil at this point in time. I guess this is what we're doing. I have like 3,000 You got a flask, I think that said. Wow, 99 for this, eh? Well, these things are expensive. And then, as for everything else, I don't know. It's like the IV is to increase defense or something. I got like the lure. Got like healing fruit. I did use up all of my mana stuff earlier. Well, it just seems like you pay money. Sure. Why not? Okay. I guess this is a point in time where, let's take a look. You got any hints on where to get a key? Now, there is this, but I don't have any musical instruments. Yeah, there's like a weather vane over in one part, but it doesn't, but there is not really, I mean, is there anything over here? There's like a weather vane that, I would be able to, activate if I had some sort of, like musical instrument, but I just do not. And it's not really listed, and there is no sort of musical instrument listed in the game as far as I can tell. Anything here? We got Ruined Atoll. It's like, this is how do I get to the Ruined Atoll, I think. Yeah, I think that's asking how I get to the Ruined Atoll. This is like asking, probably like, how do I get the keys? And I open stuff in the temple, and I already read that one. But I don't have that particular thing. This would probably tell me how to get farther into the old burying ground, the graveyard, but I don't know. Well, I am unsure of where to find another one of these things. I think this just tells me it's like, yeah, you're going to need to use keys. That's just a thing you need. Nothing else you can do about it. What else? What else? I am just unsure of what I want to do here. Well, I guess I'm going to have to start working on translation just to try and figure some of this stuff out. Fortunately, it seems like, this is sort of the point in time where I am stuck otherwise.